The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining us today for the Berkshire Hathaway HomeServices Florida Realty Marketing Review. In the next 45 minutes, I will provide a general review of our marketing tools and resources, show you how to find them, and offer suggestions on how to apply them to your daily marketing strategies. If you have a question, please enter it in the question or chat box, as I will be monitoring these throughout the presentation today. This session will be recorded and made available on our company YouTube channel and on the homepage of our intranet. I will also make sure to email everybody who joined us today, so you'll have it in your inbox in the next couple of days. Our company, Berkshire Hathaway HomeServices Florida Realty, has over 35 locations serving 21 counties, and in 2020, we had over $3.3 billion in sales volume with over 12,000 real estate transactions, leases executed, and title policies issued. Between all of our offices, we have over 1,600 sales professionals, and within our company, we provide the all-inclusive experience with Prosperity Home Mortgage, Florida Title and Guarantee Agency, and Home Services Insurance. And we're in some very special company. Not only are we have 35 locations throughout the state, but we're part of the Berkshire Hathaway Home Services franchise global network, which is one of the fastest growing networks brokerages in the world. And we currently have over 50,000 sales professionals among 1,500 offices in North America, Europe, and Asia. And this network member map you can find and download on the Resource Center on bhhsresource.com. And just in the search bar at the top, type Network Member Map, and you'll be directed to the link where you can download this and include it as part of your presentations. And we are so fortunate to also be part of Home Services of America. They are our parent company, and this includes all of the iconic companies and brands throughout the country. Hopefully, a lot of these you recognize, like Long & Foster in the Mid-Atlantic, or maybe Intero over in California, and Edina Realty up in Minnesota. All of these companies are part of our company. And based on the 2021 Real Trends 500 report, Home Services of America earned the #1 ranking in closed transaction and is the #1 core services provider in the nation. Please use these stats, use these slides, not only whenever you're on a listing presentation, so you can kind of re-emphasize the value and the strength of the company that hopefully will be serving your customers, but also with your buyers to let them know that they're working with a reputable company. And some impressive statistics. In 2020, the Home Services of America partners of companies had over 346,000 transactions. That's a lot of real estate. And just yesterday, we were so excited to share that Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Arizona, California, and Nevada properties became part of the Home Services of America family. And their company alone has over 3,000 sales professionals, 32 offices, 14,000 closed units in 2020, and over $7 billion in closed sales volume. We're so happy to welcome them to our company. A little bit about Berkshire Hathaway, I'm sure you all know. Warren Buffett, known as the Oracle of Omaha. But did you know that the Berkshire Hathaway one share of the company's stock is valued at over $420,000, which is among the most expensive stock you can own. And Berkshire Hathaway employs over 390,000 people and owns more than 66 companies, with a lot of the iconic companies that you see on the screen, including Duracell Battery, Heinz Ketchup, and my favorite, Dairy Queen. Not only do we are part of that Berkshire Hathaway brand of companies, but in 2021, Fortune magazine ranked Berkshire Hathaway as #6 among the world's most admired companies. And Warren Buffett said it himself, Berkshire Hathaway is built to be forever. It's true of all the businesses we own. You want to be part of an organization that's not looking to sell out next week, next month, or next year, or where the place will crumble when founders leave. In terms of permanence, we can't be beat. Not only can we not be topped by anyone, we can't be matched by anyone. Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, along those lines, is known as real estate's forever brand. And the Berkshire Hathaway Home Services global network website is bhhs.com. And I hope that you visit there just as a consumer would, and make sure you find you just like a consumer would. And also know that you appear, your photo should appear, your contact information should appear, and all of your active listings should appear here as well. So make sure you're located in the right office. And also share with your sellers that this website is translatable in 12 different languages. So no matter where the buyer comes from, anywhere in the world, they can rest assured that they can search comfortably in their own native language. And if you receive a request from any of your listings on the global website, it will go directly to you, whatever email address you have in the in your resource center profile. That's where you would get emailed from your listings. And among just our company within Florida Realty, our sales professionals proudly speak over 34 languages. So if you happen to fluently speak another language, let us know, because we want to make sure to not only include it in your online profiles on the national site, but we'll include it on your company profile on our company site, and also provide that information to our relocation department. Like I said, if you go to bhhs.com, on your agent details page, there should be a link to all of your active current listings as well as your closed transactions. Make sure if you have your social profile links connected in your resource center profile, because they also show up here, as well as your professional uh, accreditations, such as if you're a CIPS or a CRS or GRI, you can add these to your profile as well. On the property detail page, again, something to share with your sellers when you're on a listing appointment to win that listing, is on the details page, consumers can save that listing, they can share that listing. So I would just put it in your checklist after you enter the listing into the MLS, maybe within 24 hours later, go to the BHHS website and share that property detail page listing on your social media, and encourage your seller to do the same. We talk about the Resource Center a lot, and this is your hub. This is the intranet for all 50,000 Berkshire Hathaway Home Services sales professionals throughout the global network. If you have any questions with anything on the Resource Center, the customer success team is there to answer all of your questions. You can call them, you can email them, you can chat with them, and that's why they're there. And their hours are Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. Once you're logged into the homepage of the Resource Center, a couple of things I want to point out. Your profile link is in the upper right-hand corner. So make sure you click on that. Just takes a couple of minutes. Make sure that your photo is there. Like I said, you can add your designations. You can add a little bit about you. You can set up your social media profiles. Make sure your photo is there as well. And make sure your time zone is set in Eastern Daylight Savings Time, Eastern Daylight Time. It's called America, New York. It gets a little confusing, but we just want to make sure that whenever you do receive inquiries and all your settings show East Coast time. There is also a tile on the homepage called Sage CRM, and this is where you manage leads that come in from the bhhs.com website. Within the Sage CRM, you have access to Sage reports, and this is where you can find the market activity reports and the seller activity reports. You can create reports in minutes that include property valuations, market trends, demand funnel, buyer stats, market activity, and more. So check it out. Again, when you're preparing for your listing presentation, maybe you're working with a buyer and you want to show them the market activity, definitely log in and utilize these fabulous reports. Back to the homepage of the Resource Center. On the homepage, again, there is also a link to Lead Resource. Lead Resource takes you over to your dashboard that's connected to our company site. Gets a little confusing. You have two CRMs that we offer to you. You can use them any way you want, whichever one you feel more comfortable with. This is what your dashboard can look like whenever you click on that Lead Resource tab from the homepage. And on the Services tab, as a Prima agent, you'll see on the very first option underneath the Services tab, there's a link called Website Admin. This is where you would manage your website. Maybe you wanted to update something, maybe add a page, whatever you wanted to access on your Prima website, that's where you would do it. On our company website, it is bhhsfloridarealty.com. All of the properties within all of our MLSs throughout the state, we have under our company, as well as on the Realtors tab, you appear here as well as all of your active listings. So again, same thing, not only go to bhhs.com, but also go to bhhsfloridarealty.com. Make sure your photos there. If you have active listings, make sure they show up. And any lead that you get, any question that you get from our website on any of your listings or from your profile, go directly to you. On the property details page of all of our listings, it has all kinds of information, including property details, market snapshot, community information, trends, multiple photos, a share button, virtual tour link, a request a showing, schedule a showing, save a listing. All this stuff is jam-packed into that property details page. And this is also a great page and thing to share with your sellers when you're on that listing appointment. But you can quickly and easily find your listings by going to bhhsfloridarealty.com/MLS number. Whatever the MLS number is, just type in the domain name /MLS number. For all of our Prima agents that have a website hosted by us, you can do the same thing with your Prima website. So whatever your domain name is, you can add a /MLS number and go directly to that property details page. And that's what you want to market with. That's what you want to send all of your traffic to when you're marketing that property. When I say go to bhhsfloridarealty.com/the MLS number, I mean in a search, a browser, put it in the address bar, not in the search bar. You'll get two totally different results, and I just kind of wanted to point that out. Now let's talk about listing syndication. We reach millions of unique users monthly around the globe with all of our website partners. So after you enter a listing into the MLS, this is everywhere it goes. Jawai, Financial Times of London, Nakai, News Corp, Mansion Global, if the property's over $1 million and above, Wall Street Journal, Zillow, Realtor.com. And our listing syndication strategy is explained on the Global Listing Syndication downloadable PDF that you can find on the Resource Center. So when you're on the Resource Center, again, just search Global Listing Syndication, and this is a PDF that you can download and share with your sellers as well. One of the other things that you have at your disposal is what we call our path of a listing. And this shows you exactly what happens to that listing after you enter it into the MLS. And all of the websites everywhere it goes. So this is a great, another great tool for you to have in your make it as part of your listing presentation. And you can find this on our intranet, which is different than the Resource Center. Our intranet is specifically only for you, our Berkshire Hathaway HomeServices Florida Realty sales professionals, all 1,600 of you. To find this path of a listing, just go to FloridaRealtyIntranet.com and under the Market Your Listings tab, and then under the Listing Presentation Materials section, you'll see Path of a Listing 24/7 Global Exposure. To access our intranet, again, I said it pretty quickly, but you can go to FloridaRealtyIntranet.com, and the username is the same for everybody in our company. It's just Florida Realty. The password is unique to your branch office. So it's a 7500 number. So if you're not quite sure what that number is, definitely ask your branch office administrator or your branch office manager, and they're happy to share that information with you. Or you can always email us, and we can give it to you as well. But a couple of things I wanted to point out when you're logged into our Florida Realty intranet is you have access to the Florida Do Not Call list. And this is the same as the national Do Not Call list, but we have all of the phone numbers that are available in Florida. So if you happen to be cold calling, you still need to check that a Do Not Call list to see if that consumer's number is on the Do Not Call list. And if it's safe to call, it will tell you immediately, and you can search for 10 numbers at a time. This does not apply to any inquiry that you get from the internet because they are requesting information. This is just a cold call. Maybe you're spending an hour prospecting. That's just a thing you have to keep in mind. Also on the homepage of our Florida Realty Internet is that we added 10 steps to writing your biography, because you can use your biography in a lot of different places. your website profile, Zillow, Realtor.com, LinkedIn, have a professional resume that you can send out. Maybe if you work with our relocation department, it's just a really nice thing to have. And this is just kind of a step-by-step guide to assist you when writing that. One of the other things which is pretty cool, within the Resource Center, when you go to Marketing Resource, there are templates where you can create an online resume and profile. So there are two different kind of templates. One that you can have an online template that, let's say you just meet somebody, you can just always have that link and send it out to them afterwards, because it just elevates your professionalism. But one of the other things it has in here, you can copy that same information and put it in an 8.5 by 11 flyer to have as part of your listing or marketing presentation as well. One of the other things on the homepage are our flip books, our digital flip books, which I'll talk about in just our digital flip books. There are 4 different ones: our listing presentation, our marketing. All of our marketing resources are available on the flip book links as well. One of the new things that we just added yesterday is now all of our sales professionals have access to stock images and community photos for your specific areas. If you just go to floridarealtyinternet.com on the homepage, there's a link that says community photo shoot. All you need to do is click on the link that you're interested in getting stock images. And as long as you're affiliated with our company, you can use these photos as part of your part of your marketing if you wanted to. Maybe if you have a listing in Boynton Beach or Delray or Bonita Springs and you wanted to add additional community photos to that listing to show buyers, potential buyers, a little bit more about the area as well as the property itself, feel free to use these photos. You can download them and use them. And this is what they look like. They're just kind of generic photos, excuse me, of the areas. And we have 25 communities throughout Florida that you can use. And these are the ones on the screen. Like I said, part of our digital flip books, our listing presentation, it's all about listings. It's all about gaining market share and getting those listings. Listing inventory is so tight. So whatever advantage you can have when you're on that listing presentation, we want you to win every single listing that you have the opportunity to market. So the digital listing presentation, you can use this book any way you want to. You can send this link ahead of time to confirm an appointment. You can use it as your full presentation. It's a generic overview of our marketing tools and resources. It's updated, it's on Florida Realty Internet, but one of the things you can also do is you can download it as a complete PDF and just pick and choose what marketing pieces from that presentation that you'd like to incorporate into your own. Florida Realty Marketing, that has a lot of our marketing tools and resources that I'm going over today is in this PDF. Same thing, you can use it as a link, flip through it as a reminder of all the tools and services we have, or you can download it as a PDF and maybe pick and choose information out. Back to our internet at floridarealtyinternet.com. Under the Market Your Listings tab, on the first section is our luxury collection of Florida marketing materials. It has, and just as a reminder, our luxury collection of Florida marketing program is 100% company paid. There's the application, the listing qualification, there's a presentation, there's a 15-minute overview that explains the program, there's our luxury logos and more, all at your fingertips. But in addition to that, on the Resource Center homepage, again, we kind of flip back and forth between the Resource Center, which is the internet for all 50,000 Berkshire Hathaway HomeServices sales professionals, and then our intranet is specific just to our company. On the homepage of the Resource Center, there's a tile called Luxury Collection. And the Luxury Collection tile is where you can apply for the Luxury Collection Specialist designation. So if you're in that luxury space and you've had at least 2 transactions in the past 12 months that are considered luxury, and you can ask your manager, ask us what that qualification is, fill out that application, be part of that luxury designation network, because then you get additional tools and resources and you're allowed to network with other luxury collection specialists throughout the network as well. All right, news, social tools, and resources. Every day you should be receiving the Industry Insider. It's branded for Berkshire Hathaway. It comes from Ray. And these are just very helpful articles that allow you to stay up to date, in touch, and current with everything that's happening within the real estate industry from a national perspective. It also has links to our service partners at the top. But if for some reason you're not getting these in your email every day, Monday through Friday, please let us know, and we'll make sure to check out our distribution list and add you if for some reason it's not you're not receiving these. But in addition to that, we also offer social media resource. Social media resource allows you to keep your customers informed and up to date with everything that's happening within the real estate industry. You look like a rock star, you look like a professional. All you need to do is set up your connections with on Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter, and you're good to go. You set up the frequency and the timing of it. And these are branded articles that are written by professionals at RIS Media, but they're branded to you and linked back to you and your page. Every day you get a social media resource posting reminder. So if you don't want to set it and forget it, maybe you'd rather manually post and know what's being posted before it goes out to your social media friends. It'll give you a reminder, and you can pick one of the 3 articles that are there, or pick an article from the library. To me, it's easier just to set it and forget it and know that social media resource is taking care of the work. So I do have a couple of questions. I'm just going to stop for a minute. Usually I do that at the end, but I don't want to, I just want to make sure we get to those questions. So one is, where do we download the stats? Like I said, this presentation will be emailed to you and accessible on the homepage of our intranet. So you'll have access to everything that I'm going over today. If there's something in addition that you were looking for, let us know, and I'm happy to get that information over to you. And then the other question is this available for later? Absolutely. I think I just answered that. So thank you for your questions. I appreciate it. Berkshire Hathaway HomeServices boasts a very strong social media footprint. So if you're not already connected with Berkshire Hathaway's Facebook page, Twitter, LinkedIn, Pinterest, the fastest and easiest way to get connected is go to their website, bhhs.com, scroll to the bottom, you'll see links and the icons to their social media, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram, Pinterest, all right there. Same thing with our company site. Please, we would invite you and would love for you to follow us and share in our social media as well. Same thing, bhhsfloridarealty.com. Scroll down to the bottom and click on our social media links. Oh, and we tweet all of our new listings. So anytime you take a new listing and put it in the MLS and we create a tour on it, we tweet about it. So we let all of our Twitter followers know as well. And we want you to wow your customers. And you can do that with a service that's all company paid called Agent Icon. If you haven't seen it, this is super cool. So what you want to do is you can snap a picture on your mobile device, do it landscape, not portrait, because it comes out better. Take a picture and text that image to the number that you see on the screen, 954-869-9543, and see what happens next. You'll instantly get back camera ready branded images that you can use on social posts for new listings, open houses, virtual open houses, happy customers, and more. Agent Icon is your social media assistant. No longer spending hours trying to brand an image, get it all ready and sized correctly to post on your social media. This allows you to do it instantly. And this is in addition to your social media resource that's available on bhhsresource.com. To learn more about this service, you can watch the 2-minute video at agenticon.com/BHHSFR, or the video is also uploaded on the Resource Center in Marketing Resource. Just click on Agent Icon and Kelly can explain all about this service and how you can utilize it in your business. But not only that, every day you should be receiving an image of the day from Agent Icon. So make sure that you add posts at agenticon.com to your address book, and the subject line that you're looking out for is called Your Daily Social Media Content to Post. So this, again, every day you'll get that image. You can look at it, download it, post it right away, and know your post for that day is done and taken care of. Or if you don't happen to like that post, you can go to the library. Maybe you want to do a feel-good news that you want to share instead of a post, an image post. The library is at your disposal as well. Again, so we have social media resource as well as Agent Icon to cover you within your social media. So there's 3 easy steps to becoming an agent icon. Watch for those daily social media briefing emails, text an image to the phone number, or if it's easier for you to email an image, rather, if it's easier for you to email an image, you can, if it happens to be on your computer, you can email it to the email address on the screen as well. And I suggest adding both of those phone numbers and email addresses to your address book. Back to the Resource Center homepage. We reference marketing resource all the time. There's a big tile on the homepage. There are over 2,000 templates in marketing resource that with e-cards or flyers or videos or social posts, everything is available to you in marketing resource. Beautifully designed, all branded, all compliant, and a lot of those have MLS integration. And what that means is that it's tied to your MLS. So whenever you put an active listing in the MLS, within 24 hours, you can go into marketing resource, click on it, maybe a just listed e-card, and then it's going to ask you, pick the listing that you want to create this e-card for, and it will automatically pull in the photos, the address, the details, the price, all of that information that you can keep if you want to, or you can edit it, maybe swap out a photo, maybe change the verbiage a little bit. It's also editable, but a couple of clicks away, a couple of minutes, you have a beautiful e-card all ready to go, or a flyer, or video. It's all about video these days, as you know, I'm sure, between all of the video resources that are out there. We offer to you, as a benefit, Videolicious. And this is how you can create beautifully videos that look professionally done, and you can use the videos for any way you want. Maybe a new listing, maybe you wanted to do a buyer tour, maybe you just wanted to thank a customer via video instead of in a text or an email. Videolicious allows you to do this. But what you want to do first, the first time you log into Marketing Resource, click on that video creation tab, set up your account, and then you're going to get a link to download the app on your mobile device. So that's the order. But we have a 3.5-minute video that explains how to create videos using Videolicious, and that video is available to you in the Learn Center. And I definitely suggest taking that 3.5 minutes and walking through that video, because it's very helpful, and you'll just find all kinds of ways to start using Videolicious. The Learn Center is your resource to learn everything, on anything you want to know about how to do anything. So on Learn Center 2.0, that's that tile on the homepage of the Resource Center. There's a search bar, but there's a calendar of events. There's learning how to use Sage CRM, action plans, maybe even just creating a database. Learning how to use Videolicious. Maybe you wanted to learn how to prospect to luxury clients. Maybe you wanted to capture maybe military buyers. Whatever the topic is, I'm sure you can find it in the Learn Center. What I try to do every single month, and I still do this, I try to take at least 1 to 2 classes every single month, because there's always new content being added. Talking about video, we offer to you, again, all company paid, your Paradigm Marketing Suite. And this is where we automate your virtual tours through a daily feed. Paradigm is now part of Constellation, which happens to be our webmaster, which offers a lot of benefits to you. So what happens whenever you enter a listing into the MLS and you have at least 6 photos in the MLS, we'll automatically create a Paradigm tour, a video tour, virtual tour, and send you the link to access it. And that's where you can copy and paste that unbranded tour link and put it in your MLS. But Paradigm, your marketing suite, is so much more than that. Your Paradigm Marketing Suite, you can hold a virtual walkthrough. You can instantly chat with customers. You can set up a Zoom meeting and chat, and which allows you to stay connected anywhere, anytime. There's also a flyer that you can download that you can make part of your marketing presentation. And there's also flyers that are available for you on your property. And there's a QR code that's built in right into your flyer. So if you want to have one of these at the home, you can just have customers click on that QR code and be taken directly to your branded video tour, where they can connect with you as well. There's instant insights and weekly seller reports that are available to you. You can set up live chat within your Paradigm account, and you can connect your Paradigm account with your Zoom. There's a a very quick 3-minute video that explains how to do this. And this allows you to hold open house, a virtual open house, anywhere, anytime. I don't know if you've seen it, but on your listings on our company site at bhhsfloridarealty.com, there is a place not only where consumers can request an in-person showing, but they can request a virtual showing. And your Paradigm account allows you to host a virtual showing through that. So I would definitely connect with Paradigm customer support. They will walk you through how to set it up. They will assist you every step of the way. You can set up a one-on-one coaching program with them, and they'll help you get the most out of your Paradigm marketing suite. So I do have a couple of questions. Someone had said, I tried using Videolicious, but once logged in, it keeps saying uploading album content and it never completes it. So what I would do, I would contact the customer success team at bhhs.com, because that's a tool that's available in the resource center, and they will be able to troubleshoot with you. And again, their phone number is 855-422-9052. And they're happy to assist you. And if for some reason you're still having trouble, just let us know and we'll connect you with the right people. You can always email e-commerce at bhhsfloridarealty.com and we'll be able to assist you. One of the other things is, how do I sign up for Paradigm? Your Paradigm account is automatically created for you. You should already have your credentials. If you don't, let us know and we'll email them to you. Again, Paradigm support is available for you. They'll even help you create your Facebook business page. There's their phone number on the screen. You can email them anytime. They are at your disposal. They have a fabulous customer support team, and I highly encourage you to utilize your marketing suite with Paradigm. Your digital marketing ad strategy with our partners at AdWorks. And this is guaranteed to win you more listings and additionally wow your sellers. Anytime you take a new listing, again, we talk about listings all the time. That's the name of the game. Anytime you take a new listing and you put it into the MLS, within 24 to 48 hours later, a digital customized ad is automatically created for you. And this digital ad goes out through behavioral targeting within a 15-mile radius of that property to website visitors who raised their hand and said they're looking for real estate in that area, and will run it at no charge, all company paid, for 7 days. It's fabulous. And 93% of homeowners shop online, and your property needs a powerful digital marketing. And this allows you to do it. You don't have to do a thing except one thing I ask you to do, which I'll talk about in just a minute. But this digital ad runs complimentary for 7 days. And we have a video that you can share with your sellers that explains this digital ad program. You don't have to remember anything. All you needed to do is press play or send the link ahead of time to your sellers so you can wow them of how your digital ads work. They don't need to know that it's done automatically, and they don't need to know that it's company paid. You're doing this on their behalf. You can watch the video, you can download the video, have it as part of your marketing, and you can find the video on our intranet or on Marketing Resource. When you're in Marketing Resource, just type in AdWorks video and you can download it from there. But remember that digital presentation book that I had mentioned earlier, FloridaRealtyListingBook.com? We embedded the AdWorks digital ad video directly in the online presentation. So as you come to that page, just click play on that page, and the video will automatically play. The one thing I ask you to do, even though your digital ad is created automatically, you need to add your seller's email address to that ad campaign. Again, after you enter the listing into the MLS, within 24 to 48 hours later, you'll get an email from AdWorks saying your digital ad is ready. As soon as you get that, log into your AdWorks dashboard, enter your seller's email address, because you want your seller to see that ad everywhere they go, on their mobile device or on the internet, on their computer, for 7 days. They will love you. They will think that you're advertising their property everywhere. To access your AdWorks dashboard, log into the Resource Center, and you'll see like a tic-tac-toe board looking thing in the upper left-hand corner. That's called the App Launcher. When that opens up, you're going to see the tile for AdWorks, and that's where you log in and add your seller's email address. And this is what it looks like. This is your AdWorks dashboard. All right, let's talk about buyer match. Like I said, we got a lot of tools and resources. I'm going over a lot of information today, and this is just to get you familiar and reminder about everything we offer here at the company. This is not a training event. If you have specific questions, you can always reach out and let us know. The buyer match tile on the homepage. This is your own home valuation site. And what I mean by that is pretty much it's your own Zillow. Every one of our sales professionals has their own home valuation URL. You want to direct people to this link. It is a seller lead generator for you. You can try it out today. You already have it. propertyvalues.bhhsfloridarealty.com/your email address. Whatever email address you have in the resource center, that's the email address that you use at the end of this extension. And you can advertise this anywhere. And this is where people can instantly get their home's value, especially in this market. Put in the address and they get 3 estimates of value. You don't have to do a thing. It's automatically done for you. Now, if they sign up for a monthly report, or if they have any questions, it goes directly to you and it's a lead generator for you. When you're logged into your buyer match dashboard, that's where you can see how many people have, you'll see the address they were searching for. Maybe you can reach out to them via postcard or something. But every one of our Prima agents, if you have our website, on the homepage of your website, there's something called What is Your Home Worth? Get Report. It links over to your property values home valuation page. Remember those images of the day that I talked to you about that you should be getting every day from Agent Icon? A lot of those are geared towards selling. And what I would do if it was geared towards selling and I saw that image of the day, I would download that image of the day, post it on my social media, and link it back to my home valuation URL. Just makes sense. It ties everything together. If you don't want to wait for that and you want another image, we have a lot of selling images on Marketing Resource. Just type in home selling and you'll see all of the images that come up. Same thing, download the image, upload it to your social media, and connect it to your URL. Now let's talk about the IQ system and the real estate influencer network. Not only are we the fastest growing brokerage company in the world, but we're also the most influential. Berkshire Hathaway HomeServices is home to an industry-first program designed to eliminate the real estate loyalty gap. NAR, the National Association of Realtors, did a report and said that 91% of buyers surveyed said they'd utilize the same agent again on their next transaction, but only 13% actually did. That 78% is what's known as the real estate loyalty gap. And we are trying and providing you now with access and the tools to close that gap. The IQ system and influencer network is designed to close that gap, and it's available to you now on the Resource Center. So when you log into bhhsresource.com, you'll see a tile called the IQ system. It combines all of the Berkshire Hathaway Home Services brand, marketing resources, technology, education, training, coaching, consulting, all in one place. And it's been designed to help you elevate your range, reach, and influence by providing you these essential tools and insights to build stronger and more valuable long-term relationships with your customers and prospects to close that loyalty gap. So when anytime they think real estate, they think of you. This is where you can find it whenever you're logged into the Resource Center. Click on the IQ system on the upper left-hand corner. There's going to be the first time you log in, you just watch a very quick video. It's like a 2-minute video, and then opt into the IQ system. That's what you have to do to be included in the IQ network. It's the very first step. I encourage everybody on this call to do it today if you haven't done so already. Once opted into the IQ system, you'll have access to the most dynamic and collaborative collection of assets and resources to propel you as an influential thought leader with your customers in your service area and beyond. Content is the currency that builds trust and influence. There is so many resources available to you and it's ever evolving content. There's blog post content, social post, email marketing. There is a calendar, a connection calendar. There are ideas if you wanted to step into the luxury market. All of this information. There's a business planning. a whole entire section. And once you're opted in, you have access to every other IQ System network member within the Berkshire Hathaway community. So you will love it. If you click on the campsite calendar, it will tell you a day by day of what to post and when to post it. There's also a social media playbook that's available to you that will walk you through every single type of social media, how to use it, how to set it up, what to post, when to post, and it walks you through everything. So Alan Dalton is one of the co-creators of it, and this is what he says. If you're not familiar with Alan, he is a friend and a partner of our company as well as the network, and he's the senior vice president of research and development for the brand. And he said that the strategic content that the network agents have access to through the IQ system, along with the professional development, is unprecedented. After all his years in the industry, he's never come across such a concept that will set our agents up for success when utilized properly. You have this at your fingertips. Please take advantage of it. It's a place to collaborate, share, and help you increase and bring value to your customers and to your community. And like I said, once you opt in and you join the network, I can't emphasize this enough. You're going to get a welcome to the IQ system in your email. Make sure you get this. And the email will be sent to the same email address you have in your profile on the Resource Center. Just wanted to point that out. And I want you to lean in with our partners. Again, we offer a lot at our company, but please reach out to your Prosperity Home Mortgage consultant, your local Florida Title and Guarantee rep, your Cinch Home Services account manager, and your partners at HomeServices Insurance. We're all in this together. We want to create the most fabulous, all-inclusive experience for your customers, and we have the resources and tools to do it. So again, thank you for attending our marketing review webinar. I know we went over a lot of information today. All of this is going to be available to you at your fingertips. I will email it to you. The video will be on our YouTube channel, and the link to the presentation and the link to the video will be on the homepage of our intranet in the next couple of days as well. So I'm just looking. I don't see any additional questions. I will hang on the line just for a minute. But again, thank you for attending, and we look forward to serving you.